I am sorry, ma'am.
Charu?
I have a habit of becoming a parasite upon finding any accommodation, so the nomadic lifestyle is actually what I most enjoy.
Be sure to study once you're done watching your show, okay?
Just a minute. It's almost over.
I suggest you keep your eyes peeled from now on as well, ma'am. Because that little thing called truth may be lying somewhere much closer than you expect.
Mr. Todoroki was as cool as ever today. I want to be like that too. I want to become a hero. Maybe I ought to do a little exercise to build up my strength.
Come on now, dear. If you want to be like Mr. Todoroki, you'll need brains as well. So you'd better study up on your classic literature like you promised.
Ugh, why does it have to be classics of all things?
You have to. It's the Hiroe family tradition.
A tradition that'll end with my generation, if I have anything to say about it.
Oh, a phone call. Wait just a minute.
Now, while she's distracted...
Don't run away.
Yes.
Today's Parliament is focusing on the case of crimes committed by Ministry of Defense officials, which were concealed by the Metropolitan Police Department. Angry rebukes from both sides continue to escalate in the Houses of Parliament.
How can there be bad guys in the police? They're supposed to be heroes. One call. It was really just one phone call that changed my life. It all started with my mother's voice, which gradually became heavier as she answered the call behind the door. As she replied, yes, I could hear her voice trembling slightly. Then... Mom? What? What's wrong?
Chiharu.
Yeah?
It's real. The Tokime clan's village is real.
Tokime clan?
Yes. We'll be leaving tomorrow, so you need to go and pack.
I left the house with my mother, just as she told me to. Driving along the expressways, trundling over a mountain road, getting out of the car, and walking down a path that stretched deep into the forest, to a place deep inside, somewhere that I couldn't even find on satellite images when I looked it up on my phone. The Tokime clan's village.
By the way, Shizuka... Did you hear from Lady Mikoshiba?
Not about anything in particular, no.
She said you will soon be attending your coming-of-age ceremony as a diviner.
Even I have to grow up, I suppose.
Yes. Actually, I have something to tell you before that. Could you spare some time?
Yeah, got it.
Shizuka!
Ah, Snow! Good morning. Have you gotten used to staying at Lady Mikoshiba's home?
Yes, though I'm still learning about all the household items and rules. More importantly, there's a devil nearby.
Right. It's been a while, so we've got to be careful.
Quite right. We diviners are the only ones who can rid the world of devils after all.
asked about my family history on the way there. It seems that long, long ago, the Hiroe family was formed by people who left Tokime Village, and that females in the Hiroe family had been told to be wary of the Tokim-may clan. Apparently, the phone call had frightened my mom because the Tokim-may head family had gotten hold of our address, proving that the legends had been true all along. The whole thing certainly does feel mysterious. They say we moved out of the village generations ago, so I have no idea why we were summoned. But despite all that, I felt as if our feet had just naturally carried us to this little recess in the mountains. This place really is amazing! There's plants and insects everywhere, and the air is so fresh! This feels awesome! Every time I take a breath, my lungs feel that much cleaner.
Glad to hear you like the place so much.
We're sorry for making you guide us such a long way.
Nah, it's nothing. Lady Mikoshiba called you here, so it's just common courtesy to welcome you. Plus, it'd be dangerous for you two to walk here alone. You must be tired after the long trip. Please feel free to use this house during your stay.
How many generations old is this place?
Hey, Chiharu!
Yep, that's about what all our new visitors say. There's no radio reception, we hardly ever watch TV. We do bring in new technology from time to time, but life here is still very rustic on the whole. Well, go on now, step inside. Lady Mikoshiba is waiting to greet you after all.
Who's that?
The village's head priestess. She's the most important person here. And with that, I'll be taking my leave. Do excuse me.
Thank you for helping us.
Thanks for guiding us, sir.
Anytime. See you around, little lady.
If this were a Koichi Todoroki story, this village is exactly where an incident would occur.
Zip it! You're going to jinx us at this rate. Excuse us.
Excuse us.
Ah, you've arrived. My apologies for making you come such a long way.
Oh, you're the one who called us?
You must have heard from the villagers. I am the priestess, Mikoshiba. Well, me too must be tired. Please, sit down and have yourself a seat.
All right. Thank you.
Would you like any snacks, young Chiharu?
Can I? For sure!
Sorry about all this.
Ah, think nothing of it. I'm the one who summoned you after all. How do ye feel? It's an empty little place, our village, but it's still got its own charm, no?
Yeah, the air is so fresh. I think I'm really going to like this.
It's because we have coexisted with the land of the rising sun for hundreds and thousands of years. Because we have offered up our souls, preserved our traditions, that this village remaineth till today.
Sounds amazing.
Indeed, isn't it? Thus hath the Tokime persevered, unlike the Hiroes, who left.
By that, do you mean...
Thou know thyself well, mother of Hiroe. My apologies, but let me say this frankly. I summoned ye to here. Well, to be precise, I summoned Chiharu here for just one reason.
That is?
I ask that ye offer up your soul for the sake of our clan and the land of the rising sun.
Offer up her soul? What are you going to do with Chiharu?
Ah, sorry. Perhaps that was a bad choice of words on my part. I'm certainly not asking you to die, of course.
But what you said just now.
To offer up one's soul is to swear an oath. That is to say, I want Chiharu to swear an oath to our god and become a diviner.
A diviner? What's that?
A magnificent being that helpeth people. No, the entire nation.
A magnificent being that helps people? You mean like a superhero?
A superhero?
A really awesome person who helps everyone.
I suppose so.
Like Koichi Todoroki.
Chiharu, calm down. Offering her soul as a vow to a god. Becoming a diviner. As her mother, I can't agree to any of this without knowing what it all really entails.
All of which are perfectly understandable concerns, O Mother of Hiroe. I won't ask ye to decide right away. Tomorrow I shall send 2 diviners to meet you, so ye may ask them whatever ye like.
All done! That meal was great!
My pleasure. The vegetables they gave us were so delicious.
The green peppers were bitter, though.
That could just go to show how nutritious they are, you know.
Excuse us?
Could that be the diviners they mentioned yesterday?
I assume so.
Yes, hello!
Oh, are you Chiharu?
Yep, that's me.
Nice to meet you. I'm Shizuka Tokime, the diviner of this village.
Nice to meet you too. I'm Chiharu Hiroe. Tokime?
Yep, the same as the village's name. We happen to be the Tokime clan's head family.
Wow, that's awesome! Was it the same for you? Called out here by old Granny?
Granny? Do you perhaps mean Lady Mikoshiba?
Yeah, that old grandma.
So now, did you hear that? She called Lady Mikoshiba Granny.
I've certainly never heard anyone call her that before.
Whoa, you're both here!
Nice to meet you. My name is Sunao Toki. Best regards.
Are you a diviner too?
Yes, I'm a diviner living in Lady Mikoshiba's home. I come from the town down at the mountain's base, you see. But I'm from a Tokime branch family as well.
We're very thankful for your time today.
Mom.
I may not know exactly what Granny told you so far, but please, don't be nervous. We're simply here to explain what diviners are.
Yes.
Don't worry, Mom. We're just going to go for a stroll and chat for a bit.
We can give you a tour of the village along the way, too. See, over here we have a fishing spot.
I want a fish!
And around here is the village's public meeting place.
Looks like a dojo!
And if you climb up this way, you'll see the village's shrine.
Man, there might not be much here, but there's still so many exciting new things.
The village has hardly interacted with the outside world since ancient times, so they really cherish everything old here. I myself was astounded at first, seeing as there weren't any smartphones or computers here.
Yeah, I was surprised to see that my phone was out of service.
I've never even seen a real phone.
Huh?
Whew, we walked a long way.
Indeed.
That was so much fun!
Well, that's what counts. So, now that we're all good and relaxed, let's get to the main topic.
Ah! The stuff Granny said.
Yeah, the stuff Granny said.
It seems that Chiharu's granny has infected Shizuka too.
You're saying it too, Sunao.
Granny Mikoshiba!
It has a nice ring to it. So, on that note, has Granny Mikoshiba at least told you the general summary?
About offering my soul?
Not that part. The part about how we're beings that help people and our nation.
Ah! She said that! The same thing you just said.
Well, that's not a metaphor. It's all literally true. We have the power to grant wishes for the salvation of the lands of the rising sun. Once our wish is granted, we become diviners who wield the power to fight against devils.
Wishes? Devils?
Our wishes are a divine force that can turn our words into reality, thereby improving the land of the rising sun for all. And devils, as the word literally means, are evil spirits. We must defeat them for the sake of people's happiness. Though invisible to normal people, they can badly hurt people if ignored.
Can you two really use some divine power? To fight against something so dangerous? I mean, you're no older than I am, right?
Chiharu, it's not whether we can. We've already been doing it for a long time.
And it's something that can only happen at our age.
That's super cool! Well, that's what I'd like to say, but I honestly don't know about all this.
Huh?
I mean, you've called me all the way out here, so I'd like to believe it. And I really admire people like that, you know? But I have no idea how you could prove that to me.
In that case...
Yeah, let's do it.
Huh?
Yeah!
Ha! This is the power we gained by wishing for the divine.
The power to vanquish devils.
What should I do? My heart's beating so fast! But not from fear. This heartbeat is one of admiration.
Will you join us?
As a fellow diviner,
Maybe it's better not to. Well, I've always looked up to people like that, you know? Heroes who save people, like policemen and detectives.
then that's perfect, isn't it? We have the power to help our nation and its people.
I know that, but...
You can't.
Yeah.
Even though Lady Mikoshiba had expectations for you.
It's just hearing all this stuff so suddenly. It still feels a bit too surreal. I'm sorry, even though you've been so nice to us.
I see.
But I'm still proud to know that there's awesome people like you out there. So... Maybe I could have done that differently. I wonder... I've admired them for so long. Heroes who can save people, like policemen and detectives. And right now, the chance is right before my eyes. Well, probably. The whole thing's still very mysterious, and even my mom is frightened by it. But both Shizuka and Sunao seem like good people. Plus, after being shown such amazing power...
So, have you decided?
I'm not sure.
You can't?
It's hard to decide that easily, of course.
Shizuka, this reaction.
Yeah, I felt it too.
Huh? What? What's up?
There's a devil outside the village.
Hey, what?
Shizuka, this is perfect timing. A chance like this doesn't come often. So let's show her the bravery of diviners.
Are you sure that's not too dangerous now?
Not to worry. Either of us could easily take down a devil alone. Even if we split up to take care of the devil and Chiharu, we'll be able to handle things just fine.
Right. Chiharu, want to take a look at how we fight against devils? What the real power to protect something is. No mirrors, no strings attached.
Okay, let me have a look. Shizuka, Sunao.
Then let's go.
Is there a devil here?
There is. They usually don't show themselves in front of us. They attack people from places of hiding, like this.
Let's go inside.
Okay. Huh? Ah! What is this thing? It's disgusting!
Chiharu, calm down. We'll defeat it.
Yes, leave the enemy to Shizuka. Chiharu, follow me.
Oh, okay.
One last desperate attempt, I see. It's useless. This is the finishing blow! Whew. Well, that was hardly difficult.
Just what we'd expect from the head family's daughter.
How was that, Chiharu? This is our power. Chiharu?
Chiharu.
Yeah, it's amazing. Normal people could never jump around like that.
It's very normal for diviners, because it's the power to protect someone.
That's true. I'm back!
Chiharu, welcome back. I was worried about you. It's late, you know.
Sorry.
I really must apologize. We just intended to talk for a while, but we sensed a devil along the way.
A devil?
I saw the whole thing, Mom! I saw the two of them fighting as diviners, the moment they thwarted the evils of mankind.
Chiharu, are you really...
Yeah, I want to become a diviner.
Why?
When they first told me about it, I couldn't believe it either. But when they showed me how they looked as diviners, how they actually fought, I wanted to help them too. Well, assuming I'm actually qualified to become a diviner.
Chiharu, this isn't something you should become just out of admiration.
Miss Hiroe, I imagine you're still concerned about what Lady Mikoshiba said. But Sunao and I have long since become diviners. We offered up our souls to our god, but as you can see, we're still alive and healthy. Therefore, please rest assured.
I can't be sure about this. Just hearing from people directly connected.
Hast thou decided?
Ah!
Granny!
Granny?
Chiharu!
This is the first time I've ever been called that.
Sorry.
No, I quite like it. Feel free. So, thine answer is?
I will! I'll become a diviner!
Yes, that's the spirit. We're already preparing for this ceremony, so I ask that ye come to the shrine tomorrow night.
Yeah, understood.
So, Lady Mikoshiba, what will Chiharu's wish be?
Yes, here it is. Read this carefully and commit it to memory.
To uncover the evidence being concealed by the National Police Agency concerning the crimes of Ministry of Defense officials. This is...
Today's Parliament is focusing on the case of crimes committed by Ministry of Defense officials, which were concealed by the Metropolitan Police Department. Angry rebukes from both sides continue to escalate in the Houses of Parliament.
How can there be bad guys in the police? They're supposed to be heroes.
The dark side of today's land of the rising sun. It's a wish that must be granted for the sake of protecting our nation and its people. Even among the allies of justice, there are still evildoers that nest alongside the righteous.
I'll never forgive that!
Therefore, thou shalt use thy power to help guide them in the right direction. Understand?
Yeah.
Then, Shizuka and Sunao, can ye two go to the shrine? The dancers are preparing for tomorrow. Go help them.
Ah, understood.
Yes, madame. Then, Chiharu. See you tomorrow.
Chiharu, let's practice at noon tomorrow. I think my mom will help you out.
Eh? Ah, yeah!
Oh, so, Mother of Hiroe, may I speak with ye a moment?
I'm back.
Ah, Welcome back. Mom?
Chiharu, are you really going to become a diviner? Curiosity kills the cat. Mr. Todoroki said that too, right?
Yeah. But he also said that while some truths may be bizarre, they should be accepted just the same.
True.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I already heard it from Lady Mikoshiba, so I've braced myself for whatever happens. I'm Chiharu Hiroe's mother. Thank you for your time today.
Thank you for your politeness. I am Shizuka Tokime-may's mother. As a fellow mother of a diviner, I very much look forward to working with you.
Okay.
I know you're worried, but it'll be all right. Those daughters of ours are strong.
I was wondering what the practice would be, but it's fighting practice?
As you saw yesterday, improving your senses is necessary to fight against devils.
But why Shizuka's mom?
My mother is a master of Tokime unified style. Even if a whole group of men attacked her, she's strong enough to scatter them all with a kick.
Whoa!
And she's got a solid grasp on the fundamentals, which will let her help you bolster your technique.
Shizuka's mom is awesome.
Well then, I think that's enough of a greeting. Are you ready to begin, Chiharu Hiroe?
Yes!
Then, first, try striking me however you like with this bamboo sword. You don't have to hold anything back.
Yeah! Eee! Yeah! Huh. 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 I can't hit her at all!
Are you out of stamina?
Yeah, I'm tired.
Then let's do it once again.
Eh?
My mother's very harsh.
Just kidding. Rest for a while.
Great.
How did Chiharu do?
Well, her courage to leap in is first rate, but apart from that, terribly.
Terribly? No!
Don't lose heart, Chiharu. If you shine in just one area, that's enough.
Yeah, exactly. I got 0 points at the beginning, if you can believe it.
Seriously?
Indeed. Also, courage is very important. Strength and technique are one thing, but changing your heart is much more difficult.
I see.
So, right now, we'll start by practicing the fundamentals.
Got it!
First, let's start by adjusting the axis of your body while reducing unnecessary movements.
Ha! Ha!
Good work, Chiharu. You've made progress within just half a day.
Really?
Yup. You just might beat my daughter at this rate.
It's frustrating to hear you say that.
So, keep that courage in your heart and head to the ceremony with confidence. Because that will to protect something deep inside of you will undoubtedly lead you to defend the nation and save people.
Yes!
Ah, girls! So this is where you were.
Ah! The man who led the way for us!
I take it that the head family's mother already put you through the ringer?
Oh, stop. It sounds awful when you put it like that.
Sorry.
Is something the matter?
I'm here to tell you all that things are ready up at the shrine. Of course, we still have some time. Come on over after you've all had dinner.
Understood.
The time's finally come, Chiharu.
Yeah, I'll be okay. I've gained tons of confidence. We suddenly got a phone call while I was watching TV. We arrived at Tokime Village without any explanation, and I was suddenly asked to offer up my soul. Both my mom and I were bewildered. But now I've already made up my mind. Because I met Shizuka and Sunao, heard about what diviners are from them, and saw how they actually fight. Because I'd always wanted to be a hero who could help somebody else, and now I was sure that it'd come true. I know what I'm going to wish for with this divine power. I'm gonna punish those bad people in the police who've been ruining the heroes I looked up to. Because, like Granny said too, that's what will protect people and make the whole country better. And I was even praised by Shizuka's mother. She said I had enough courage and to be confident in myself, so I'm going to become a diviner. To accept this bizarre truth, just like Koichi Todoroki said. It was bustling until just now, but everybody's gone quiet. It's like when we went to my grandpa's funeral back then. What am I even thinking about?
Chiharu,
Yes!
go to the front of the stage.
Yes. It all feels so brave now. Did I really just lose to my curiosity? Or was I deceived by how cheerful everyone was? Mom? No, it'll be all right. Because I'm much more worried about my mom than about myself. But my mom...
It's okay. I already heard it from Lady Mikoshiba, so I've braced myself for whatever happens.
That's what she said. So calm down and have confidence in yourself.
Now, we shall commence the Kagura of the Nation's Guard, and with it, the Diviner's Ceremony. Now, we shall commence the Kagura of the Nation's Guard, and with it, the Diviner's Ceremony.
Usually, I'd think something like this was awesome and exciting. But this is overwhelming. I feel like I'm frozen where I'm standing. It's hot. I didn't feel anything until just now. But all the torches around me feel burning hot. What should I do? I want this to be over soon. I never imagined that it would make me so nervous. Because this... It really does feel like I'm sacrificing my soul to the god. Huh? There's something there.
I'm surprised that Tokime would call me again so soon. I could swear they'd already summoned me recently. Are you perhaps the next girl who wants a wish granted?
It's talking!
That is Lord Kyubei, our god's envoy. None of us are able to see him. But, as thou art qualified to become a diviner, thou shouldst be able to speak with him. Have him grant thine wish.
Are you the god's envoy?
The Tokime have called me that for quite a long time, yes. I suppose it's fitting enough, considering how many wishes were granted to quell floods and famines.
Then can you really grant my wish and turn me into a diviner?
Indeed. I can easily make you into a diviner, as you call them. And it seems that you have enough potential for your wish to be granted. Since you've summoned me like this, I take it that you want to become a diviner?
Yeah.
In that case, I shall grant your wish. What wish are you going to make?
So, Lady Mikoshiba, what will Chiharu's wish be?
Yes, here it is. Read this carefully and commit it to memory.
To uncover...
Yes?
To uncover the evidence being concealed by the National Police Agency concerning the crimes of Ministry of Defense officials.
Your wish has overcome entropy. And this is your new form for battle.
This is me, as a diviner.
Chiharu, are you really alright?
Yeah, I'm totally alright. In fact, I feel better than ever before.
I think that's only natural. Because now, Chiharu, you gained the power to fight against devils.
Congratulations. Now we've become a trio.
Yuck,
Yeah.
that's an odd reaction. Is something wrong?
Huh? Not at all! I'm in super good shape. Probably.
Then, what's the matter?
I dunno. It just somehow feels unreal. Like, was my wish granted?
Is that so?
You'll know that soon for sure.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Oh, that sounds like...
The man from before. Good morning.
Good morning, Chiharu.
Good morning.
Good morning to you too.
What's up?
Here, Lady Mikoshiba asked me to show this to the two of you. It's today's Morning Post.
The newspaper?
Yeah. Mind looking at the front page?
Is this real? Sudden backpedal. Remarks confirming internal information.
I did it! I protected the country! And a whole bunch of people! Shizuka and Suna were right! I found out right away! So that divine power was real! And the power to beat devils too, I bet! Mom!
What?
I'm gonna go do some more training with Shizuka's mom.
Wait! Chiharu! It's too early! You're going to bother them! At least finish your breakfast first!
Still no good, Charu. You're relying too much on your diviner powers.
Heck!
Whew. See? Whenever you lose your cool, you just rush straight forward. Right now, even a devil could predict your movement.
Yeah!
Wait! Don't go all out! I can't hold my own against that!
Ugh! Sorry!
Let's take a quick break.
Phew!
Keep in mind that practice is just practice, alright? Being a diviner, you might just put this old lady in the ground if you're not careful.
Yes.
However, after a week of thorough training, your movement has become much better.
And her instincts were good to begin with.
You may say that, but you three have just been playing around this whole time, haven't you?
They taught me how to fish, and they told me the names of so many flowers.
Shh! Don't tell her that much!
By the way, I was thinking about something while we were talking. You don't know anything about the world outside the village, do you, Shizuka?
Well, yeah, I've never really gone out.
In Shizuka's case, she hasn't even watched TV. The outside world is pure fantasy to you, right?
Yeah, I've seen cars, but I've only ever seen trains in pictures. Isn't everyone in the village the same way?
Well, I'm an exception to begin with, true.
Yeah, you're the only ones who've come in from outside.
Huh, I see. So, not having modern stuff isn't inconvenient for you guys?
Nope, not at all. Here in the village, we don't need any of that.
There wasn't much cultural separation at first, apparently. Though that was a very long time ago, before we cut off interaction with other villages.
I've never heard that. When was that?
Who knows? Perhaps hundreds of years ago.
Sounds dubious.
Also, it's not as if the village is completely free of modern technology. I wouldn't know where the exact cutoff point is, though.
I smell something!
Wait, it's not me, okay?
No, I mean the smell of an incident.
You've been saying that every day since you became a diviner.
I'm telling the truth! I get this weird rustling feeling.
Charu's weapon is a jite. Perhaps she received powers similar to a policeman or detective.
That's very well put. If so, you might be reacting to a quarrel or something in the village.
I hope so, but it still feels kinda weird.
Well, dwelling on it won't get you anywhere. Let's rest for a little bit longer, then start practicing again. Starting around tomorrow, you three should go outside and get some more practical experience. I'm sure you'll benefit greatly from it.
Okay, got it.
Alright, today, let's go through the whole routine of finding a devil and defeating it.
Okay. So all three of us are gonna beat one of the things that you two beat before.
Right. You be sure to make an effort too. Okay, Chiharu?
Of course. I've gotten tons of training from Shizuka's mother. By the way, Shizuka has always been in the village, right?
Yep, I was born and raised here my whole life.
So are you always gonna fight as a diviner here from now on?
From now on? I don't think so.
Why?
It's my mission to defeat devils around the village, of course. But a diviner's true mission has always been to defeat devils throughout the entire lands of the rising sun. So, as long as we're fighting within the village, we're still immature. We all have to venture outside someday.
I see. So, Shizuka will...
Why do you seem to be worried?
'Cause you hardly know anything about the outside.
Wait, so now, don't laugh.
I'm sorry. It was just a little bit funny to imagine.
Huh. Well, yes, I know a little about the world. However, Tsunao, Chiharu, I really am going to leave. And it'll be soon. There's been fewer and fewer devils nearby lately.
Tsunao too?
I come from the town down below, so I'm not as closely tied to this place. The same is true for you, Chiharu.
But we'll have to say goodbye, even though we've been getting along so well.
It's alright. Even if we are separated, as long as we fight against devils in the land of the rising sun, we will be able to meet again.
Yeah.
Anyways, what's more important right now is whether you can handle things on your own.
Right. Sorry for getting worried about weird stuff.
So now, this is...
Yes. We should probably find a different location. Chiharu?
I found it!
Huh? You felt the presence of a devil.
Yeah, it's different than the feeling I get from you two. I think it's probably a devil.
Which direction did you feel it coming from?
Further ahead, this way.
In that case, we should give up on that one for today.
Right. Let's search for a devil again somewhere else.
But why? We worked so hard to find it.
The one over in that direction is the wavering deity.
The wavering deity? So, it isn't a devil?
It is a devil, but it's a being that we're not allowed to harm.
Huh. That's weird.
It's a wandering devil spoken of in ancient legends. It's the only one of its kind that's a holy being. Well, we should at least go have a look. It'll be good for Chiharu to know about it too.
This is...
Yes, a mysterious devil that drifts in circles around the village, never going anywhere else. It's also said to be the guardian god of the Tokime.
Even though it's a devil?
Yes, that's why we should never harm it.
We should try to fight it. Even with all that said, I can't accept that. Even if you say it's protecting the village, a devil is a devil, right?
Well, when you put it like that...
Shizuka, don't yield to her.
Alright, fine.
Chiharu?
I'm gonna go see whether it really is a divine devil.
Wait! Chase after her!
The wavering deity ought to be somewhere around there. So, the entrance to the labyrinth might be around here. Is what Sunao and Shizuka said true? I've got to check this out myself. What? Who's there? Ah! Maybe I should have left it alone. I guess I should drop it. I'm still kind of unsatisfied. But yeah, we should stop. I don't want either of you to get in trouble because of me, after all.
Yes, I think that's a wise choice.
Let's change locations then. We've pretty much hunted all the devils around here already.
Yeah! Here's hoping we can find another one. Wait, huh? Isn't it better if we don't find any?
Practically speaking, yes. We finally found one.
Somehow or another.
I'm tired.
Don't lose focus, Chiharu. We're about to engage in battle.
But we've been walking around on the mountain all day.
That just goes to show how few devils there are near the village.
Proof that things are peaceful.
Exactly.
All right, let's give it our all to make it even more peaceful.
That's the spirit.
This is your first battle as a diviner. Are you physically and mentally prepared?
Yeah, I'm ready to roll.
Very well. Let's dash into the battlefield.
Shizuka, our opponent has yet to notice us.
So it'd be better if we didn't startle it by going on the offensive?
Yes. It'll be dangerous if the devil's underlings swarmed us. Let's press onward all the way to the core in one go.
Alrighty.
Okay, our opponent's been knocked off balance. Chiharu!
Yeah! Here I go! You're under arrest! I did it! Sunao, I tied it up! Hit it while
Be wrapped in this crystal's brilliance and be purified! Yes! We defeated it!
Woo! That was perfect!
Yeah, you did a great job binding it, Chiharu. I'd say your training with my mother is really paying off, wouldn't you?
Might be.
Here's your reward for your first victory, Chiharu. Take it.
This is...
It's the soul of the devil we beat.
Ew! Why would I want that?
Don't be quick to judge. By using these souls, we can restore our power.
How exactly?
You should have a jewel that you received when you became a diviner. Your power as a diviner is stored within it.
Mine's kind of grubby.
That is the proof that you used your power, which you now need to purify.
And souls are what we use for that. As far as we can tell, bad energies have a tendency to accumulate in bad places. So, if you do this...
It became clear!
See? I think this one's got 1 or 2 more uses in it, so you can keep it.
And when I can't use it anymore?
Please hand it over to Lady Mikashiba. She is the priestess, so she ought to lay it to rest properly.
Okay, got it. Thank you, Shizuka, Sunao.
You're welcome. Oh, yours is fairly tainted too, Shizuka. Are you going to be alright, considering the recent lack of devils?
Yeah, I think I'm good for now. Thanks for your concern.
But what do you think happens if it gets completely tainted? Like, I was just wondering if you lose your powers or something.
I suppose I'd have to replenish it by getting a devil's soul from someone else. Has yours ever been tainted completely, Sunao?
No, mine hasn't either.
I don't know. The whole thing feels really mysterious.
Is the topic making you that uncomfortable?
Ah, I know. I'll be heading back down to my town for several days starting now, so I'll collect souls for us while I'm gone. We've defeated almost all the devils around the village, but I expect my town's had an increase in devils while I've been away.
That's a relief then.
But don't push yourself too hard, okay?
Right. I'll be on my own after all.
But what do you think happens if it gets completely tainted? Like, I was just wondering if you lose your powers or something.
I never thought that deeply about it. What exactly happens to us when our power becomes completely tainted? I want to know how to deal with it, so I better make sure just for good measure. Excuse me.
Yes, who's there? Ah, you're the head family's daughter.
Yes, I'm Shizuka. I would like to speak with Lady Mikashiba.
Please, wait a moment.
Well, it's not like it's a secret, so I guess it's alright to ask.
Thanks for waiting. Please, come in.
Thank you.
Oh, what happens when thy power's completely tainted?
Yes. If it's not something I should be asking, then that's alright.
No, it's not as if it's anything to be kept secret. I suppose it's about time to tell thee as well.
Thank you very much.
Here, wouldst thou show me thy jewel a moment?
Here you go.
Quite severely tainted by now, I see.
Yes, there's been fewer devils near the village as of late.
In that case, I suppose you'll soon be seeking your independence. Suppose things will get a little lonely around here.
Independence?
Oh, I do beg thy pardon. You see, when the power of your jewel there becomes completely tainted, it's essentially your coming-of-age ritual as a diviner. You'll have officially become an adult. In other words, it'll be time for ye to venture outside as a fully fledged diviner.
I'd heard as much from my mother. But that whole story is true, then?
Is it that surprising?
Well, I knew my time would come too, before long. But I didn't think it was so closely related to this jewel.
I am sorry for telling thee so late.
No, I'm glad you were so kind to tell me about it. With this, I'll be able to serve the land of the rising sun as a full-fledged diviner.
Here, let's have ourselves a teensy celebration in advance. We received some delicious snacks just recently. Fancy having some?
Can I?
It's just an old lady's way of killing time. Humor me a moment, eh? I've also been wanting to ask ye about the Hiroe daughter, if you don't mind.
Chiharu? Ask me anything you'd like.
I can smell something. I've decided not to mention it to Shizuka or the others much. But ever since I became a diviner, I feel like I've been smelling an incident brewing. What do you think, Mr. Todoroki?
Your sense of smell is sharp, Miss Hiroe. I myself was just thinking that something must be hiding in this village. I'm glad to have such an excellent assistant.
So, since Mr. Todoroki gave it his approval, it's time for Chiharu Hiroe to begin her investigation. I feel like the smell's gotten stronger. Why would that be? Huh? Maybe there's bad guys in the village somewhere, like bandits! I saw something like that on the news once. About those people who got arrested for growing herbs out in the mountains. But is it really okay to go in there? Well, this is where I became a diviner. If there are people working for the shrine inside, I can probably ask them about the jewel impurities too. Yeah! 2 birds with 1 stone! Let's press onward with enough force to knock some birds out of the sky! Huh? I suddenly feel so gross. Jeez, my heart's suddenly beating so fast. Because I tried to go further ahead? Maybe I should go back. No, I'll keep going. Well, here I am. The only thing here is a building even more worn out than the stage. I've gotten used to it by now, but it still feels so gross. It's supposed to be a sacred place, but the atmosphere is kinda bad. That building's suspicious. Wouldn't be surprised if it's cursed. If I said that to Shizuka, she'd probably scold me about how the god's gonna smite me for it. A devil? No. Who's there? Huh? I'm being attacked? I'm sorry. If I'm doing anything wrong, I'll stop now. Ugh! I've gotta get out of here. Here it comes again. I've gotta get away. Nah! Why did I have to trip there? Ah! Ah! I guess I shouldn't have investigated the shrine. Maybe I should go back. If I want to turn back, now's the time. But I really am curious. If I don't turn around right now, it's gonna be bad. But I'm a diviner, so if something bad is happening, I have to know. Even though it could be really dangerous. But I came anyway.
Don't you dare!
Ah! Shizuka!
I noticed your presence nearby, so I came over here to see. But you're actually climbing up here?
I shouldn't have, huh?
You are going to get a huge scolding if you go in any further.
Oh, I see. But it smelled so terrible. From behind that stage, enough to make me sick.
The smell of an incident?
Yeah.
Even so, you can't. This is a central shrine. It only opens during really big ceremonies or emergencies. When in Rome, do as the Romans do. Follow the village's rules, okay?
Got it.
Great. There you go.
But still.
But what?
I became a diviner here, so I thought I could find out some secret. Like what happens when your jewel gets completely tainted.
You were worried for me?
Yeah, just a bit.
Just a bit? That's nice to hear, though. Thanks. However, you don't have to be worried about that.
Eh?
I made sure to go ask Granny about what'll happen.
Oh, phew! I guess that's one less thing to worry about.
In short, a completely tainted jewel symbolizes a diviner's coming of age. It means you've done a great job for the village up until now.
But if you can't fight anymore, are you going to have to graduate from being a diviner? You won't be able to beat the devils out in the land of the rising sun then!
It's true that I won't be able to use my power. So I'll just have to obtain souls from somewhere else, she said. Also, it seems that right before I depart, Granny will help purify it.
Oh, I see. That's good. I was worried that you were gonna die or something.
A groundless fear in the end.
But if you're going to come of age and leave, do we have to say goodbye soon?
I just meant it as a general sense before, but it seems like that day really is close.
It's gonna be lonely. I know it hasn't been long, but we got along so well.
I feel the same too, Chiharu. I'm glad I met you. You're always so bright and cheerful.
Same here.
Don't worry though. The coming of age ceremony won't be for a while now, and I can still fight for some time. So let's work together up until that point comes, Chiharu.
Yeah, Shizuka.
Well, I'm headed off this way.
Okay, see you tomorrow. Wow, it's still early. It's still early, but I already feel sad. Even though we'll still be able to meet again after Shizuka leaves. Gah! Why? Why am I getting all weepy over this? I'm happy with the way things are right now. But I've got to get over this and give her a proper send-off. Yeah. A devil! Huh? It's not in a labyrinth. Huh? What? There's so many of them! Shizuka! Sunao! I did well yesterday. And these are just underlings anyway, so even I can beat them. You gonna come at me? Yeah! This is tougher than the one I fought before. But even if I'm alone, I can do this! Phew. It'll be alright. It'll be alright. No way! Oh, jeez. Ha! Shizuka!
I knew I was right to come back. I felt something lurking around.
Thank you!
More importantly, where's their labyrinth?
I don't know! They just popped up all of a sudden! Is this your first time seeing them too, Shizuka?
Yeah, I've never heard about this happening.
Just a little more!
Yes, just a bit more. Keep your feet steady.
Yeah! Ugh!
Chiharu! Jeez, enough! Give up already! Huh? My power!
Shizuka! No! Shizuka? Shizuka! She's bleeding. No! No! Why? It won't stop! Stop already! soon. I'm gonna take you back home, right now. Ah. Mom!
Chiharu?
Hey, it's on the outskirts of the village. We need some people over here now. Ah, Miss Hiroe.
I heard Chiharu yelling just now.
We're gathering people to go to confirm the situation.
I'll go too.
Don't move her recklessly.
That ought to be an empty house over there. Take down a door and use it as a stretcher.
Chiharu!
Mom! Shizuka,
Shizuka.
Huh? My acquaintance's daughter was just hurt. What am I doing feeling relieved?
The rain showed no sign of stopping. As if the sky itself was weeping. Shizuka. I couldn't fall asleep at all.
Awake, are ye?
Eh? Granny?
Your mother did a good job patching the girl up.
Yeah, that's because she used to be a nurse. How is Shizuka?
She just woke up a moment ago.
Really? Even though her injuries were that bad?
What do you think a diviner is? You're beings that fight against devils. She wouldn't go kicking the bucket that easy.
That's great! That's great!
Oh, don't cry. She survived after all. You should smile for her.
Yeah.
So, shall we visit Tokime-may's head daughter together?
Is it okay for me to go too? Visitors are alright now?
Yes, it should be fine.
Shizuka!
Charu!
Thank goodness! I'm sorry. You were protecting me.
Don't blame yourself, Charu. It was my fault, overexerting myself when my power was so exhausted.
But...
And look, see? I can already move now. Ouch.
Come on, don't force yourself. You almost made my blood freeze out there. Thank you, Miss Hiroe. You tended to her very well.
Oh, it's nothing. I was just trying to do what I could. But it surprised me that the injury wasn't as serious as I had imagined.
A diviner who fights against devils is strong, after all.
So when she's all better in a few days, can we play together again? Can we fight devils a little longer?
Charu.
What?
You see, dearie, I asked you to come here so that you could give your last farewell.
Farewell?
It seems that I consumed quite a lot of power to heal this injury. You'll see if you take a look.
Your jewel's almost completely black. Then, Shizuka, you're leaving the village?
Yeah. I'm sorry. I thought I could stay with you just a while longer. But it turns out that I can't.
You don't need to apologize! It's all because of me!
Anyhow, there isn't much time left. I must apologize to all of ye, but we'll be holding the coming-of-age ceremony tomorrow.
Shizuka...
It'll be alright. I'll meet you again outside, Chiharu.
Yeah, promise! And you should bid farewell to Sunao, too.
I'm afraid she won't be able to come in time.
No way.
So tell her I'll meet her outside, alright?
Okay. This is where the devil attacked her, huh? The blood's all been washed away in the rain. Shizuka's having her coming-of-age ceremony right around now. I ended our last meeting with a smile, since I told myself I'd see her off with one. So why am I so unhappy? Mr. Todoroki, why am I feeling this way? I'm afraid I'm not a psychologist, Miss Hiroe, so I can't answer that question. Some help you are. I'm sorry. Feelings always have a reason behind them, though. If that's the case... My honest feelings are telling me that I'm not satisfied yet. I want to see Shizuka off properly. No! Actually, I can't rest assured, because something about this village still smells. This reaction's from Shizuka's power. Just a little. I'll watch from far away, and that'll be enough. The other side of the village. It's the side that old shrine is on. Please! I have to get there in time. I want to see her departing safely. Because I don't feel okay about this. I can't feel okay with the smell filling the whole place. I found them! Shizuka! What's she talking about with Granny? Something doesn't seem right about this. Is this really a ceremony? It just looks like they're talking to each other, though.
Does the mother or anyone in the village know this? No. There's no one in the food. If you two sorry people are going to be friends over it, however, without your name, so what are the activities? You expedite
Shizuka's crying. This stinks. What's going to happen? I don't know. What's wrong?
sacrifice our faith. Exactly. No. No. Is it the kind of thing? If I really sacrifice myself to save the rising sun,
Wait, she's smiling again? Was the ceremony just that hard?
Miko Shiba!
Huh?
My apologies.
Shizuka!
The Hiroe girl.
Why? It's cold. I can't breathe. The current's shoving me around. What direction am I facing right now? Up, down, right, left? Round and round and round, getting jostled every which way. What am I doing? I have to help Shizuka. Shizuka, where are you? A piece of cloth? It's soft. Maybe I shouldn't grab it. I'm falling!
I never thought Chiharu would actually come to help. Without you, Shizuka would have sunk to the bottom of the river. But you helped her. If so, I have to do this. Please, don't make me do this. Chiharu, you acquired such a troublesome power. Shizuka, you tried to protect Chiharu too much. Thank you for being with me so far. I wanted to keep being your friend too.
What was that that brushed past me? Got it! I'm falling! Thank goodness, it really was Shizuka!
Chiharu?
Shizuka's jewel has become pitch black.
Here's your reward for your first victory, Chiharu. Take it.
Thank goodness, it's still here.
Thank you, Chiharu.
Shizuka? Huh? What are these?
These are diviners.
Shizuka's voice just now. I'm drifting away again.
Please, don't make me do this. Chiharu, you acquired such a troublesome power. Shizuka, you tried to protect Chiharu too much. I know I didn't witness anything myself. But if I don't act, then...
I'm going to be another corpse down in those waters.
Huh?